Zusammen, guten Morgen, good morning, my people. What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Mark and MUFC fan, and you know what it is? It's the morning update, Manchester United news, a little bit of my views, and some of your comments. Big up to you guys. I hope you're well. With a bright little short update this morning, it's your boy coming in with some news. Might not be that here we go that you wanted to hear, but it's definitely going to be a good update, guys. So let's get into it really quickly and let's make it snappy because you know what? You want the news. You don't want the small talk, at least this morning, I think, because it's Monday and no one likes to work. I hope you're well, my friends. I hope you had a great weekend. I know we lost to Liverpool, but let's not dwell on that because I think the season is looking bright. The future is looking bright for Manchester United, and there's lots to be had. Let's get in, guys. Let's get into the topics right now. And Manuel Ugarte, as reported by Fabrizio Romano, is said to be awaiting his Manchester United move as talks with PSG continues. And guys, it's going to be very interesting to see if this transfer can be done because it's very imperative that we get this destroyer for our midfield. We need a new DM. Casemiro cannot be the one to start the season without any backup. And Manuel Ugarte, the Energizer Bunny, is the guy we're waiting for. Big up to everyone coming in. Let's get into this story. Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Manuel Ugarte is eagerly waiting a move to Old Trafford as Manchester United and PSG continue to discuss terms, including his transfer fee. Ugarte's fees has been a sore point for Manchester United during negotiations with PSG, with the Parisian club previously requesting an exorbitant 70 million euros fee, despite the team clearly not viewing him as a priority player or including him in their future plans. Fortunately for United, the League One champions appear to have softened their stance, willing to entertain a loan deal with an option to buy. As previously reported, by the People's Person and Fabrizio Romano, Ugarte has already expressed his interest in joining United, meaning that the agreement between the two clubs is the only thing standing in the way of the deal. The Spanish newspaper Menorca revealed that Ugarte is on vacation on the Spanish island of the same name, and during this time he has been working hard at sporting the Mahon training facilities. According to the Spanish newspaper, the PSG midfielder is anticipating an agreement between United and PSG on price, thereby securing his transfer to the Premier League. Fabrizio Romano also verified this claim in his daily briefing. Manuel Ugarte is waiting for Man United. After agreeing personal terms with the Premier League club 2 weeks ago, he added that the clubs remain in contact while a loan deal with an obligation is already discussed. Romano warned, however, that just one issue may stand in the way of United's ability to fit the bill for Ugarte. Outgoings at United are very key to the deal, implying that Erik ten Hag may need to sell some players in order to afford Ugarte. With Wan Bissaka in the midst of a move to West Ham and Scott Mctomminay potentially departing for Fulham, such transfers could be key for United getting the Ugarte deal over the line. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. Big up to you, Jarvis. Hope you're well. I have a short time, guys. I woke up a bit late this morning and I have unexpectedly a lot of work to do in the next 25 minutes. So it's just a short update, guys. Big up to you. I hope you're well, Jarvis. How was the golf tournament, bro? I would love to hear a lot about it, but I know you're going to be talking about it on the stream tonight. So, guys, don't forget Jarvis's Corner tonight on MUFC Realist TV. Big up to all of you joining me. Don't forget to smash the likes and subscribe. The early likes help the channel grow, so be sure to smash those icon entry, guys. It suggests the channel to the next possible viewer, thereby helping more and more people to come in, football fans, to join us in the comments, in the chats, and grow the channel. Most importantly, help the channel grow, guys. Big up to all of you. Let's get into the next report, guys. As you know, there's been a lot of reports coming in about the two stars from Bayern Munich, and let's talk about both of them for a second, because you know what? There are reports that the fee have been agreed, personal terms have been agreed for Mazraoui, yet he's supposed to be coming to do a medical, but United decided they wanted to launch a double bid for both players, package the deal, and bring it in at home all at once. And now, we have been hit with a price tag of somewhere in the region of £60 million for the signing of both players. And I don't think Man United wants to pay that fee. As reported by Football Today in the headlines and Team Talk, Man United now want to sign the two UCL stars for less than £60 million. Also talked about by Fabrizio Romano. It's going to be interesting to see if we can get these deals over the line, guys. This is a very, very important week for Manchester United. It's going to be hustle and bustle, and there's going to be a lot on offer because Man United need to get the job done. We have suffered 4 injuries so far in preseason. We need to make sure we have sufficient backup as we head into the season. So let's get into the story really quickly, guys. See what's happening here. Because as you know, Manchester United are confident in securing a double deal from Bayern Munich this summer, according to reputed journalist Fabrizio Romano. The Red Devils have recruited Joshua Zirkzee and Leny Yoro in the ongoing transfer window, and they are eyeing more additions to the squad. Bayern recently turned down a double transfer bid from United for Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui, but the club are positive about signing him. Speaking to Here We Go podcast today, Romano revealed that Bayern are eyeing a 43 million and 17 million for de Ligt and Mazraoui, respectively, this summer. United are reluctant to pay a combined 60 million and talks are ongoing to lower the valuation. The club are said to be confident of securing an agreement soon, and the Red Devils are determined to sign de Ligt and Mazraoui. United suffered an unfortunate setback last weekend with Yoro picking up a metatarsal injury, and the young centre-back will be sidelined for the last 3 months, at least. The Frenchman wonder kid is touted to return by early November, but manager Erik ten Hag may want assurance of another central defensive signing. De Ligt has verbally agreed terms on a long-term contract, and we won't be surprised if United make a renewed transfer approach for the Dutchman next week. United's lack of quality in the backline was exposed in the 3-0 loss to Liverpool. Lisandro Martinez is back in training today, but the club needs more assurance in defense. Meanwhile, right-back Wan Bissaka has also been poor in recent friendlies, and amid speculation he could be sold, West Ham are pushing to land his signature. With this in mind, we may want Mazraoui at the club as soon as possible. The Moroccan could be signed in advance before the club part ways with Wan Bissaka. Now, guys, there are some reports coming in that Manchester United have told the players, we are coming back with a renewed bid. Please wait for us. And the players have agreed. So there's going to be a lot of talks to be had this week. Manchester United are intended to get these deals over the line. Let's see how quick they get the job done. And it's been interesting to hear some reports coming out. The Bayern Munich CEO was speaking. The head of their transfer team was talking recently to Team Talk, and he was reported as saying how the boy feels. Director alludes to reports of United target growing frustrated with lack of movement in the deal. And he's recently been quoted as saying that, Bayern Munich needs to pay attention to how the boy feels. And everyone knows that Matthias does not want to continue with Bayern Munich. He wants the Manchester United move, but Bayern are holding steadfast on an exorbitant fee. In my honest opinion, 42 million euros is not too bad to accept for Matthijs de Ligt. They should be accepting somewhere in the region of 50 million pounds, and the deal should be getting done. Now, guys, it's going to be one of those long. It's looking like it's starting to be a long, drawn out sort of a deal so far. It's not ideal for the situation that we are in. As you know, everyone has been looking at the performance this weekend against Liverpool and looking at the defense with some PTSD from last season, as well as the performance in the midfield. But guys, I assure you, have a little patience. You know what I mean? This is the week, and this is crunch time. Man United are going to get the job done, and this is what you should be doing with the sort of weather we have, guys. You should be doing something like this, taking in the sunshine and chilling out really nicely. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, guys, no matter how frustrated and stressed we get, we could only wait for the new structure to get these deals over the line. And so far, we have seen that they have been trying to get the deals done on their terms and their terms alone, which means we're going to be paying on installments with a light fee down and paying over the course of the contract for these players. So we're going to have to hope that these clubs are willing to do business. And as you can see, we've been kind of, drawing out some negotiations like for de Ligt and for the Ugarte deal, convincing these clubs to drop their asking price or maybe capitulate into a loan option. So let's see how it goes. It's reported that Manuel Ugarte should be coming in this week on a loan to buy option deal. Let's see if they get it advanced in the next 24 to 48 hours. I look forward to news over Here We Go very shortly after the display we had this weekend. There's also going to be some news coming in shortly today. Updates will come in about the Bayern Munich double deal. United have gone back in for another deal, after having somewhere in the region of 50 million pounds refused and rebuffed by Bayern Munich. They have told the players, we are coming back to bid again. Let's see how that goes. Negotiations are underway, and hopefully we can get the deal done. And a here we go announcement. In other news, guys, Chido Obi-Martin is set to take his medical on today, and there should be some confirmed reports this afternoon about his official signing to Manchester United. Guys, look forward to that news. The young striking talent will be Manchester United's third striker this season, and he's only 16 years old. He's a hulk of a lad, big, strong, tall, quick. He's got a lot of ability, and I'm excited to see how he performs for Manchester United. So big up to you, Mark Davies. I hope that answered your question. Good morning to you, Kingdom FC. I hope you're well. Why isn't Liverpool not buying anyone? But Man United want De Ligt and Moussa Masraoui, but they already have Yoro and Xerxes. How many do you want to spend? Well, we're going to spend some more, my brother, because, I think there's going to be a possible 2 or 3 signings coming in this week, and I think it's going to end with Adrien Rabiot. I definitely think he's going to be a United player. Let's look to see how it goes. And as Brendan Chappell is saying, I want to spend billions. And I agree with him 100%. You know what I mean? You want to spend billions like Chelsea, no structure. What if you get more injury and new players don't click together? Oh, man, stop with the negativity, my bro. It's not that serious. We're not Chelsea. We're Man United. You know what I'm saying? I think I get why Man United and Bayern aren't able to agree on a free for De Ligt. Man United are trying to buy Matthias, while Bayern are trying to get rid of Matthias. Big up to you, Brendan. Big up to you. United Kingdom, British Ireland, Germany do not receive a significant amount of sunlight throughout the year, and also in the summer, you have to go to warmer climates. Richard, what are you talking about, bro? I hope you have a great day, though. You know what I mean? So, guys, the roundup right now, there's some interesting reports coming in about Richard Rios again. He's popping up again, set to be the target of Everton, and the Merseyside is trying to get the deal over the line. But United are said to be waiting in the wings. If the Evertonians could strike a deal for the player within the same region of 17 to 25 million pounds, Man United will be set to go back in and make an offer to hijack the deal. So pay attention to this space, guys, because that is going to be very interesting to see what Man United does there. That will mean that Man United is in for multiple midfielders this summer. We also have the likes of Sofian Amrabat waiting in the wings, training on the treadmill, and riding on his bike in his Man United shorts at Fiorentina, waiting for us to come back in for him. It's going to be interesting. That's a deal but that should be very and relatively easy for Manchester United to do. So I think that's one of the deals that we will do, but as a backup precaution, we're going to do it last at the end of the window. There's going to be also some reports coming in recently where I have spoke to you previously about Maximilian Bayer, the young Hoffenheim striker. The 21-year-old has made a name for himself, prolific, scoring 16 goals last season for Hoffenheim, and he's an out-and-out goal scorer, guys. Pay attention to the space because United might be coming in for that player. There's a lot of reports in Germany linking us to him right now, so I will not be disappointed. Also, I will not be surprised if you hear Man United goes in for a bid. Now, I know it's sell to buy right now, guys, but the reports are coming in that Fulham are launching an upgraded bid for Scott Mctomminay today. There's also might be reports of a bid coming in from Tottenham Hotspurs, who are said to also be interested in Scott McTominay. So it could end up to be we get more than 30 million for Scott McTominay from one of those two clubs. It's also been reported that Galatasaray has pulled out of their offers for Scott McTominay as they cannot afford to pay above 23 million pounds. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there, because if Scott McTominay goes, that opens up the midfield with room for us to go grab Manuel Ugarte. There's also going to be some tough decisions to be made, as there are reports that Casemiro's agent is in a second round of talks with... Yeah, I've been hearing that too as well. I'll talk about it in a second, bro. There's been a second round of talks with the Saudi teams, so it might be that Casemiro could still leave Manchester United. Let's hope, and let's see if the Saudis will come in for him. And there's also been reports of Anderlecht and Ajax being willing to spend somewhere in the region of 3 to 5 million euros to procure the services of Christian Eriksen. Let's hope some of these deals could get done this week, guys. There's also interesting reports coming about Fenerbahce and none other than Victor Lindelof, because Victor Lindelof is well liked by Jose Mourinho. As you know, he's just taken over head coach at Fenerbahce. He's going to be playing with, hopefully, going to be playing with Fred next season, and we'll be getting a little bit of money, which means we can make some changes and bring in some new players. Let's keep this positivity, guys. Let's be optimistic. Manchester United are doing deals. They are willing to get the players in. They just have a little bit of constraints, or maybe it's just a tactic they're using to attack the market this summer. I think it's a decent tactic. I think it's important that we try to set a precedent on spending wisely rather than continue to be spending like a spendthrift. And that's the bad thing, that precedent we set over the last 10 years. Big up to you, Yali. Yeah, I've been hearing some reports that he might be going to Dortmund, but I can also tell you that Maximilian Bayer is a Manchester United fan. He's one of the few German players that actually is a Man United fan. And he will and always will be hoping to make a move to United. So it's reported that when he heard that Man United might be interested, he took time to think and gander about all his opportunities. Yes, Dortmund is showing interest. There's also interest coming in from Liverpool as well as Aston Villa. And there's also interest coming in from Spain in the young striker. So let's see if Man United can pip all these teams to the signing. You know, we have been in the hijacks this summer. So maybe a team goes in with a bid that's lower than his expected value. They get that bid accepted, and Man United comes in with a slightly higher improved offer, and they get the player over the line. It's going to be interesting, guys. This week is set to be one of those weeks that we'll have a lot of busy movement in the transfer market, both incomings and outgoings. So, guys, be optimistic. Don't be stressed. Man United will get it done, guys. I am confident in this new structure that they will get these deals over the line because they have been doing a decent job so far. They've done everything so far they said they're going to do, and sure, they're taking a little bit of time on the transfers, but I guess it's because of the money and time constraints. So, guys, this has been my update for you this morning. Man United set to make a brand new bid for Matthijs de Ligt as well as Mazraoui after the 15 million bid was rejected by Bayern Munich. Manuel Ugarte is waiting and confident that he will become a Manchester United player. There have been reports that Man United have spoken to the players, telling them that we will be making that return bid and you will be coming to United. It's going to be also interesting to see if we enter the race back for Richard Rios and re-enter the races for other players on offer this transfer window. There's Maximilian Bayer. There's the likes of Goncalo Inacio. There's also been reports of George Mendes wanting to get Antonio Silva out of Benfica this summer for a cut price. Let's see if Man United might be the beneficiaries of this deal. We definitely need the depth. Players like Lisandro Martinez have returned to training today, as well as other players who were missing on the tour. Garnacho is there. Xerxes has been in training a few days. Bruno Fernandes has returned, as well as Diego Dalot. So it's going to be very interesting, guys. Don't stress. Enjoy your day, and I will be back if there's any breaking news or updates. We need to get these deals over the line, and I'm assuring you that Man United will be looking at these deals to get them done very quickly. Guys, there's going to be probably a here we go today or tomorrow for Chido Obi-Martin, and the others should quickly follow. I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to smash the likes on your way out. It's your boy, Mark and MUFC fan, and you know what it is. It's the morning views, Manchester United news, with the little updates, a little bit of my views and yours in the comments. Big up to you, Niall Kane. Certainly big up to you, Richard Hutchinson. I hope you're well, Brendan Chappelle. Big up, good morning to you, Yali Malmin. I hope you get your stuff. You've been ordering a bunch of things. I hope everything comes in. Big up to you, Kingdom FC. Big up to you, Mark Davies. And shout outs to Jarvis Cocker. And to all of you watching in the background, even if I didn't see your name in the comments, I hope you have a great morning. Don't forget to smash a like as it helps the channel grow. And I hope that you help this community grow. We're trying to hit 1K before the opening week of play in the Premier League this season. It would be amazing if you could help us hit that target. And I would be supremely grateful to all of you for your help. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been your boy, Mark and MUFC fan, with the daily update, morning views, and Manchester United news. See you all a little bit later when I'm back.